Good evening. Welcome to the Daily Mirror News Roundup. You're with me, Azaz Zahid Kareem. Let's take a look at our headlines. Maximum retail price of medicines up by 29%. Dollar crunch curtails fuel and gas distribution. No power interruption during President's address today. No fuel distribution from last night. People suffering because of a man-made crisis. Increase in production cost, prices of all liquor up from last night. Now diving into these stories in detail. All Island Private Pharmacy Owners Association SLPPTOA President Chandika Gankanda stated that the maximum retail prices of medicines have been increased by 29% and the mainline pharmaceutical companies and importers have decided to resume their medicine and equipment supplies from today. The gas distribution system in the country came to a standstill due to unavailability of fuel to handle transportation and dearth of dollars to procure gas, the main gas distribution company said. They said this following yesterday's withdrawal of service by the Petroleum Private Tanker Owners Association. The whole gas distribution network in the country ground to a halt. They said the current dollar crunch also affected the country's gas imports. No power interruptions will be in place in any part of the country during the time when President Gotabaya Rajapaksa makes a special address. The president is scheduled to address the nation tonight at 8:30 p.m. According to the demand management power shedding schedule announced yesterday for today, there was no power interruptions mentioned between 8 p.m. and 9:30 p.m. Power cuts will end at 8 p.m. this evening and will come to effect from 9:30 p.m. in the designated segments. Attempts made by the Sri Lanka Petroleum Private Tanker Owners Association to reach the fuel transport formula revision has failed to fetch fruitful results. The SLPPPTOA has opted to refrain from distributing fuel from last night. The association secretary Shanta Silva stated that they had requested the Ceylon Petroleum Corporation CPC managing director that they needed to revise the fuel transport formula within 2 days considering the recent fuel price hike, or else they would refrain from continuing their services. The letter was sent to CPC's managing director on March 14th. Sacked Energy Minister Udaya Gamanpilla said that people are suffering in queues today because of a man-made crisis. He said people wouldn't have suffered in queues now if the government had restricted the import of non-essential items last year as they demanded. He said Sri Lanka has spent $20.6 billion for imports in 2021 and only $4.6 billion has been spent for petroleum, LPG, coal and medicine. The increase in production costs resulted in all soft and hard liquor prices in Sri Lanka going up from midnight yesterday with approximately ₹100 per bottle of arak and ₹10 per bottle of beer, the Department of Excise said. A number of local liquor manufacturing companies have resorted to the move of increasing the prices of both arak and beer from midnight of Tuesday. For further details on these stories, visit our website www.dailymirror.lk. You're with me, Azaz Zahid Kareem. This was the Daily Mirror News Roundup.